Sponsored by the Mike Morris Law Firm, 855 Mike Wins. Jason Carr Live starts now.
Hey there. Good morning to you here on a Monday. Underwritten this hour by PricewaterhouseCoopers. This is Mike Morris Live, presented by the Jason Carr Law Firm here on... Oh, wait, I've got everything all backwards, don't I?
A little bit.
The actual name of the show is Jason Carr Live, presented by Mike Morris.
Yes, that's correct.
You weren't paying attention. I just did a little funny there with Pricewaterhouse. Never mind. What are you doing back there?
Playing with the camera, getting a little brighter, you know? You see that? You see the difference?
Missed my quality accounting joke.
Okay. Oh, now we're a little dark.
He hadn't accounted for that? Let's lead with Detroit Police Department, a retired officer in custody on suspicion of drunk driving. Police believe he is suspected also of firing 20 to 30 rounds on the city's west side at 3:28 a.m. 911 callers reported the gunshots. Police expect the retired officer will be charged with OWI. There's a lot to this that will sort itself out as we move forward. Nick Monticelli was on the story for the morning show.
Yeah, he'll be live at noon talking about exactly what happened. But they went into the home and found grenades and grenade launchers and I guess stolen batteries from the police department. I don't know what kind of batteries exactly, but that's...
And he was retired for what, about 8 years?
I think so. I don't know if they've named him quite yet.
He was allegedly drunk and agitated. There was a phone call placed to his phone or to his house by a former colleague that played into this in the Grandmont.
Now, I see one question in the comment section. Someone asked what an OWI is. An OWI is
operating while under the
intoxicated.
influence. Yeah.
Or under the influence, yes.
Okay, so that will be on Local 4 News at noon. This was on last night, the epic Oscar screw-up, whatever you want to call it. Conspiracy theorists are already hard at work spinning.
Yeah.
Do you have video and or sound or pictures?
I don't have video because, that was on ABC. That was on that other network, those other guys.
What do you think? Was it an honest mistake on the part of the accounting firm that had backup envelopes, and the wrong envelope was given to Warren Beatty and Faye Dunaway, and
the wrong envelope? Like I don't know how many envelopes do they have there. It was a wrong envelope for a different category, or
so yeah, you ended up with people from both movies standing on the stage after first La La Land was called the winner, and then correctly Moonlight was called the winner.
Yeah, kind of funny, and it's blowing up all over the internet. I mean, we're getting so many memes already.
As promised, we told you we were going to go through all these memes.
Well, I mean, here's just the generic. They got a blank envelope, so you can put anything you want on there. Here's my favorite. It obviously should have gone to Space Jam, 100%.
Obviously.
Here's one for
Paul Blart Mall Cop.
Yeah, Oscar winner. Here's everyone's talking about.
Steve Harvey,
and that whole Miss
Have you
Universe
seen the
debacle.
meme that it's his smiling face and it says Warren Beatty, you the man, or something like that, or my man, bailing him out so nobody.
And PwC released a statement today just saying that they're investigating into it further and finding out exactly what happened.
There is also a meme of the president sitting in the Oval Office signing an executive order, and the executive order is actually his handwriting. It says La La Moon.
Yeah.
There's a lot going on out there. M. Night Shyamalan was getting a lot of credit thrown his way on Twitter for the twist ending, that he was behind it, and then he went on Twitter and said that yes, indeed, he wrote the ending for the Oscars.
And right now, Envelope Gate is trending on Twitter, so we've already got a gate named after it.
Well, there's always a gate. There is a winged shoplifter in Scotland and he is terrorizing them from above. He basically has taken to the skies above a shop and an ice cream parlor, and he just goes in and gets whatever he wants and leaves.
Yeah, there's some video of it. Apparently this happens basically every day. This same pigeon or seagull walks into to this convenience store and then a ice cream shop that's nearby as well, and just takes what he wants. So
I like how he just creeps up.
yeah.
And there he goes.
Yep.
You know, all a seagull is a rat with wings.
Mm-hmm. And they're loud.
Boop.
They're so loud. So yeah, I mean, there's some video pictures of him just swooping in and taking people's ice cream right out of their hands, and there's only.
Oh, is that what that is right there?
Yeah, just grabbing it right out of someone's hands, and then there's only one person that they believe can stop this from happening, and it's Steven Seagal.
Oh boy, is that your doing?
No, that was Dylan.
Steven Seagal.
Yeah.
Really? Out for justice? Unbelievable. I mean, at least Kathy Generalo,
She's here.
Generala Vish. Generalovich.
Oh.
At least she's watching. Good morning, Teresa Salvaggio, Tammy Coleman, Sarah Anderson. Pigeon contraception.
Yeah.
How did this end up in the rundown?
This one's kind of interesting. In Barcelona, they're putting contraceptives in these trash cans that are locked so that people can't get into them, and with the effort that the pigeons are going to stop having so many pigeons. Apparently it's a really big problem in Barcelona.
I've seen Birdemic.
Yeah.
Have you?
No.
It's a really bad movie.
Yeah.
It actually, this is more realistic than Birdemic. Birdemic because, truth is often stranger than fiction. Hey, Cat. Cat A. Snipes. Goats in coats. If you happen to be watching from Idaho, first of all, hi. And second, did anyone know or did anybody lose some goats?
There's a couple of goats wearing coats, snuggies to be specific. Somehow were just picked up by the police, and the owner was found later.
Story's just bad. Where do we get this stuff? I find quality bits of journalism and send them to you, and they end up on the cutting room floor.
Yeah,
not your fault today.
No, not today, but it's okay. You know, we'll that means we got even more tomorrow.
Would you find a story about Chick-fil-A actually selling hamburgers and steaks to be rich and compelling? Would you like to know where this is happening? I can't tell you.
Yep. Not
Story
today.
was left on the cutting room floor today. But it wasn't his fault. Let's go to McDonald's straw that may or may not be true.
This is definitely true, right? They released a straw basically to go along with their Shamrock Shake, because the Shamrock Shake has 2 different layers, and they want people to be able to drink from both layers at the same time. So this straw was engineered specifically for milkshakes, and only 2,000 of them were made. So I don't know how many of us are going to get our hands on it, but only released in the U.S. and a limited number.
Listen, my love affair with the Golden Arches is well documented. I'm also not above taking shots at them. I love the idea of the straw. Mm-hmm. I tried a Shamrock Shake for the first time in 20 or 30 years last year when it was out. I'm sorry. It tasted like Scope.
Yeah, I'm not a fan either. But When is that supposed to be released? That's soon, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
St. Patrick's Day is coming up in a little over a couple of weeks.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's Shamrock Shake. I had it in my mind that it was like the greatest thing ever, and I hadn't had one since I was young. And I took 2 sips, and I was like, oh, I can't do this. It's like cream de menthe meets Prel.
Yeah.
You know what Prel is?
No, Perel.
It's like a green shampoo. Prel.
Okay. Perel.
Couldn't do it. Now, you put a double quarter pounder with cheese or a double fillet of fish or an extra large fry in front of me, now we're talking.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah. When was the last time you guys had a Shamrock Shake? Long time? 10 years at least, right? Do you remember them being good? You liked it? I tried a Shamrock Shake last year for St. Patrick's Day, and I couldn't finish it.
Did you guys see the straw? You haven't seen the
They have a
yet? Come here, take
special
look at
straw out for it.
This is a straw that is specifically used for Shamrock Shakes that they're
Do
releasing.
they still make Prel, by the way?
Not that I know of.
Jenna says it smells wonderful. Denise says the Shamrock Shakes are already out.
Oh, all
And
right.
Doreen says that you're not old enough to know what Prel is.
Yeah, I guess not. Prel.
I don't know the last time I saw Prel. Pistons retired Rip Hamilton's number 32 to the rafters on Sunday night.
How about that?
You have it?
Yeah. Here's some of the video of that happening.
Thing's ginormous.
Yeah. I guess when you see it up
He's
in the
down
rafters,
from
you
his
don't
playing
really
day,
notice, but
from his playing weight. Andrea Pauline Hugenboom is watching from Albuquerque, New Mexico.
really, that's
Albuquerque is one of the multi-syllabic words that I taught my daughter when she was barely old enough to say words.
Yeah, Albuquerque.
I would teach her Albuquerque, Tequamanon, Kalamazoo, La Brea Tar Pits,
Anti-disestablishmentarianism.
Triskaidekaphobia, fear of the number 13.
Hey, so I think we should take a quick second and appreciate the giraffe cam. Because this is the big
Still?
thing right now. This is April, the giraffe, 15 years old, and I guess she was due last week, but we're still waiting. I was just reading about it this morning, and I guess giraffes try and hide their labor, just in case predators were looking at striking at the right time, so they wait and hide it until the very last minute.
Really?
So there's no way to tell exactly when April is supposed to have the baby. And they've got to keep the male separated for most of the time. They're going to have some supervised visits, but the males get real angry and could possibly hurt the baby.
Well, she's ready for a close-up.
Yeah, I know. Look at that view. That's perfect. So we're anxiously waiting that. And I mean, since we're on the subject,
Subject of what?
just live animal cams, I guess.
Where's is that the?
That's the baby.
That's the baby?
Yeah.
Wow. Wow.
Wow. You know what's interesting? The other egg isn't there now. I wonder what happened to it.
Does the eaglet have a name?
I don't know. I don't know if they named it.
TK 138 or whatever. So March is reading month.
Is it?
You didn't know?
No, I see the emails. We get emails about it every morning.
You know, a couple years back, I wrote a children's picture book story.
Really?
650 pages, 650 words. Yeah, it'd be a long book if it was 650 pages.
What's it called?
Gia Bobia.
Okay.
Why you ask?
Because I'm going to find it and buy
Oh,
it, obviously.
no, it hasn't been published.
Oh,
But thank you for your...
Yeah, of course.
I mean, I wrote it. It hasn't been illustrated or published yet.
Oh, all right. So you're on the way.
I have it right there. Gia Bobia loved picking up bugs. Mom and Dad shook their heads, all shoulders and shrugs. Some critters had legs and eyes gone aplenty. Others were fuzzy with legs more than 20. Gia found beetles, roly-polies, and slugs, icketies, acketies, ants, lightning bugs. And it goes on.
Oh, no. Okay. I like it.
It goes on. The bugs go on an adventure to get away from her because she's tired of them bothering them all the time.
Okay.
And then there's a twist ending straight out of the Oscars. I'm not kidding. It all takes place over 650 words and however many pages that 32 pages, I think it is.
Well, you got to get this thing working. You got to get an illustrator.
I tried.
Yeah.
Random House considered it, and ultimately I got the very nice, polite rejection letter in the mail.
Yeah.
They liked it. They looked at it. They didn't reject it out of hand.
Now, we've got a couple published. I think Devin's got a...
Yeah, I asked Devin when I first got here about that, because I still,
Yeah.
even though she's older now and she's outgrown picture books, I still would like to get this published.
Yeah, and Stevie G has a cookbook.
Steve Garagiola has. I have a copy of that, by the way.
A digital copy, right?
Indeed, I do. So what are we? Hey, well, Chuck's still on the phone. What are we reporting about that breaking news that we had? Anything? Or are we still waiting on confirmation? Okay. Well, as soon as we know, you'll know. 9:35, is that right?
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you're looking for something back there.
No, just doing two different things at once. Banners and this.
Tammy says you need to write a book. Well, I did. I need to illustrate it and get it published.
Now, I wonder how did they pair you up with an illustrator? Or are you supposed to find
Everybody
your own?
keeps telling me to illustrate it myself because I have passable skills as
Yeah.
as a cartoonist. And I don't know. I don't think I have it in me. I don't think I have the time or like to do all the individual
Yeah.
drawings. There's an artist out there that I've tried to reach out to him. He usually works with the children's book author Julia Donaldson. His name's David Roberts, and his style is perfect. But he's a busy guy. They did The Troll. You ever heard of The Troll?
Which troll?
The name of the book is The Troll.
The Troll? No.
David
I don't know
Roberts
that
and
one.
Julia Donaldson.
Okay.
Okay, well, we are working on breaking news for Local 4 News at noon, and of course the news cut-ins on Live in the D. So as soon as we get some confirmation, we'll let you know where and when what we're pursuing at the moment. So,
All right. Stay classy, Detroit. Jason Carr Live was sponsored by the Mike Morris Law Firm, 855 Mike Wins.